Hello, once again, Metalstorm friends. Ghostberry TV back, and I just unlocked yesterday on stream the F35 Lightning, my first 5th generation fighter that I have in the game. And so, yeah, I wanted to. I tried it out, I played a couple matches in it. You can see I have a few trophies. We are going to upgrade it because I now have some parts for it. And I'm just going to give you my honest opinion on whether I think it's right for you. Let's do one more upgrade. It's level 4 now. Yep, okay, there we go. And we're going to try some team deathmatch here at Crimson Canyon. But yeah, so the F35 Lightning, in real life the Lightning 2, is a 5th generation fighter. It came out kind of as the answer to the F-22 is very expensive, so the F-35 was kind of created to create a more affordable 5th generation fighter. And in Metalstorm, it comes in at hangar level 19, right before hangar level 20, where all of the other 5th generation fighters currently sit. And yeah, like I said, I wanted to test it out. I did get to fly a couple matches with it. It is interesting. But I wanted to kind of show you guys some gameplay and talk through it a little bit. That way you know whether it's right for you, or whether you should wait for maybe like a buff or something to happen. Here we go. Loading in. Woo! Okay. So, first thing first, for those of you who are not aware, I'm sure most of you are, but just in case, all the 5th gen fighters in the game have the stealth trait, which essentially shortens an enemy's lock-on range with like radars, possibly manuals. I'm not actually sure if it affects manuals. But the 35 here, while it's technically considered a medium fighter, all of the 5th gen fighters have internal weaponry, which means their weaponry is more limited. So instead of 6 missiles, you are only capable of carrying 4 missiles, and your gun, the cannon on the 35, is limited as well. So something you're going to have to think about is you're going to have to be smarter with your shots. You're going to have to really kind of pick and choose your battles more wisely. Especially when that cannon runs out. A lot of people rely on the cannon as a backup. Most planes the cannon doesn't run out. This is one of those few that do. So I do like to hit him with a missile first so that I'm not having to sit there and spray that cannon for a long period of time. I will say the cannon does seem to have decent damage. Not amazing damage. This isn't, this isn't an A4. This isn't the Flogger. It's not gonna blow anybody away with its cannon, I think, but it does have solid damage. That being said, based on a little bit I played yesterday, and even so far in this match, I do wish it did. If it's going to continue to have this limited ammo, I wish they would boost the damage of that cannon just a little bit then. Either boost it a little bit or give it, another 50 to 60 rounds. I mean, it handles well. I don't really have any issues with the handling so far. Take out that F-16. Alright. The stealth trait is nice. It's something I very much enjoy. You do make enemies, have to get closer to you before they can fire, which means, you've got them at an easier range to deal with yourself. Let's take out our 5th gen brethren here. There we go. I wasted more cannon on him than I wanted to. See if we can finish off this fish bed. I think it's a bot because he's not even trying to. Oh, he is dodging. Nicely played. Ooh, and we're gonna get the win. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so it's a decent little fighter. It's not gonna knock anybody's socks off, I think. Um, yeah, we went 8-0-0. You know, nice successful match. Let's look at some of the actual stats here. If it loads, there we go. Yeah, so medium fighter. Let's check these out. Currently where I have it, once again, this is level 4 stats we're going off of, so you know, take this kind of with a grain of salt. Top speed 7076. That's a solid top speed. It's not amazing, but it's pretty good. The turn rate is 38 degrees a second. I think the best natural turn rate in the game is still just at 39, so it turns quite well. It's only slightly off from that. The ideal turn speed is pretty solid, so you can carry speed through the turn. The cannons have low spread and high armor piercing, so that's why they seem, even though the 214 DPS is nice, but it's not amazing, that high armor piercing is what's going to really help you out a lot. And then, yeah, 4 missiles. So, and the missiles have good speed. The lock angle is not great, but the turn rate's pretty decent. Let's see what these are at level 20. So at level 20, those are doing 160. The cannon damage is gonna be 370 at level 20. So like I said, solid cannon. Once again, that armor piercing is gonna help that out even more. And 220 hit points for this thing. So it's not a bad little fighter. Let's try to get one more match in. See what we can do with it. If you have the F35, you know, feel free to let me know what you like about it, what you don't like about it. I currently don't have the other 5th generation fighters yet. I'm hopefully unlocking them soon. So I don't really have a lot to compare it to. I am looking forward to hearing from you guys. Want to say thanks for all the support I've seen. The channel's growing. Consider hitting that subscribe if you haven't, so you don't miss any of my content. This is primarily a Metalstorm channel, but I do post other things as well. Let's hopefully finish with another dub here. Let's engage the Vigan. Finish him off. Get that first blood medal. Go down. I do not want to get into a gunfight with that attacker head on. Okay. So that high armor piercing, that's good for taking on the attackers, because the attackers usually have a good chunk of armor on them. So that's really going to be where you're going to find yourself making, I think, a big impact for your team. A lot of people kind of play this game solo, but it is always a team fight, so you do need to always be thinking, how am I affecting the team, even if I'm not necessarily getting all the kills myself? How can I make the biggest impact for the win? Take him out there. Seems like this A6 really wants me. And that F111. Take out him. Get that destroyer middle. Let's see if we can go pick up that reload. Okay, he does not seem to have noticed us, which is nice. That F111 is going to be coming at us over here. Yep, He's above us. We should be able to outturn the Aardvark. But I have lost a lot of speed, so I'm not going to have a great amount of energy for this fight. Here, let's go over here. Make him chase us over. And then we'll swing up and around. Ah, I didn't get the turn good enough. Yeah, he's still going that way, so... While he's engaging our friends, we're gonna harass him for harassing our wingmen. And then, like I said, the biggest thing we can do is mess with the attacker. Oof. He can beat us in that slow fight, though. It's gonna be hard. We almost hit our friend. There we go. Let's get us back around. Yeah, if you guys have any good tactics you use for this plane, I look forward to hearing from y'all. Please leave them in the comments. Overall, it's been an interesting fighter. I don't... Like I said with the cannon, I would give the cannon a little bit of a buff. It's only got 4 missiles on it, so to also limit the cannon's ammunition, I would definitely bring that damage up personally. And if you're not going to bring damage up, then give us more ammunition. So right now it's not spectacular. My honest opinion is, yeah, maybe wait for it to get a slight buff. It's not terrible by any means, you know, you see me winning in it, but even without having played the other heavy fighters, just knowing what I know about them, they seem like better options so far. Oh, they were on the other side. Damn. Oh no. I messed up. That's just some bad flying on my part. Don't do that, kids. I don't claim to be a great pilot in this game. I'm very mediocre at the game, but it is just something I enjoy, especially as a fighter aircraft enthusiast. There are a lot of games out there that have like World War I, World War II style fighters, but I feel like there's not enough that really show off fighter jets and attack jets, so far this is my favorite multiplayer experience in terms of fighter jets. Yeah, thanks for joining me today, guys. Like I said, hit that subscribe so you guys don't miss anything, and I will see you guys next time back here on the channel.